What's up guys, today I'm going to talk about how I custom these Air Jordan 1s, and I'm going to basically go over how I painted them, and it's basically going to be a little tutorial on how I did it. If you tell me to subscribe, don't forget. Yeah. What's up guys, today's going to be another video, and today's going to be basically the completion of these Air Jordan 1s from orange peel to Bred Toes. So basically you just want to make sure, like all the other steps on my playlist for this, you want to make sure you clean the shoe, you prep it, dye the soles red, and basically just slowly work your way around the shoe. I ended up doing a few touches here and there by doing like a base coat of white in certain areas, just to make sure that the red and the black really popped and really stick to the actual shoe really good. So usually you want to take your time doing this. For me, I ended up doing the black first, then I did the white. So prep work is key. Don't forget you have to use tape in order to make sure that you get the shoe, you know, right, basically, so you don't get any marks. I didn't use tape too much, but I did use tape when I did the midsole. So right here you can kind of see like a shiny gloss finish. That's only because I didn't add the Krylon matte finish, which you could buy anywhere like at Walmart or Michael's. It's only a few dollars. That kind of helps protect the paint and make sure that you get like that matte finish. So you can see there's a little bit of finishing touches. I'm not completely done with the sneaker just yet. Do have to add some red here and there and some white. You can see how flexible the actual paint is. You want to make sure that it's not too stiff, because then it'll crack after you're wearing it a few times. So when you paint the midsole, basically what you're going to do is make sure you're cleaning with acetone, then apply some Bulldog adhesive spray. Then afterwards you just easily spray paint it with airbrush. I wouldn't advise using a hand brush for this. I would definitely use the airbrush just to get a cleaner finish. So when prepping for the shoes for painting like the midsole, you want to make sure you cover up the whole shoe up top, just so that you don't add extra paint and, you know, cause more work for you later in the future. So I want to make sure you add tape all over the shoe and on the bottom, just as a whole 360, just to make things a lot easier. For me, I just used a little bit of tape in a bag just to make it cleaner, even though I could have used paper, but it's still pretty good. So here, the midsole, after my first coat, I'm gonna apply at least 2 to 3 more coats, let it dry after every 15 minutes or so, and keep applying a few coats. I ended up doing about 5 coats. That's basically where you want to go, especially for painting the midsole. So painting the midsole is really easy, but like I said before, you want to make sure that you paint using an airbrush, and there's going to be some spotting here and there. All you gotta do is grab some acetone just to remove the extra overlay of paint. So you want to slowly remove all the tape, just because you don't want to add any like damage to the paint that you did, because especially it being fresh, some of the paint could stick on it, causing it to peel. So you want to make sure you take your time with doing this part. You can already tell that the shoe looks almost identical to the Bred Toe colorway. It's coming out pretty good in my opinion. I still haven't put the matte finish yet, so it's still gonna have a glossy look. So this is basically the shoe looks like when it's done. Still haven't applied the finisher yet, and maybe I'm gonna do the Jumpman once I get to it. I know it's kind of annoying doing it, very tedious, but I want to make it look as factory as possible. So this is what the shoe looks like right after you apply the matte finish, and you can already tell that it looks pretty good. And that's a comparison from the other shoe, which I'm going to end up doing it with an airbrush just to make the process quicker, and I'll probably do a video on that. So this is just a before and after for both shoes, side-by-side comparison, so you guys can tell me whether I did a decent job. Yeah, these are slightly beat, but I made it work. There you go, side by side. I think it came out pretty clean, pretty happy with the process. But hey, you know, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on my next restoration and or custom video.